creative continuity. We bring the convention to you.
C2E2 2015. I'm here with Doug Walker.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to.
What exactly got you started on your journey?
You know, I studied film, and I didn't end up going the route because I didn't think my personality would match sort of the Hollywood personality you need, so I decided to become an illustrator, but then I sort of did this YouTube stuff as a hobby, started doing like 5-second movies and Nostalgia Critic, of course, and a bunch of sketches, and they were really gaining in popularity. People were coming around and they kept watching the videos, and the audience was getting bigger and bigger, and eventually a guy came along named Mike Mashad, who was starting a new business called Channel Awesome, and said, you can make a living at this. I can give you a website, I can put together a business plan, and I can make it where you can actually make a living at this. And this is at a time when nobody was making a living at this. So he did all that, and I've been doing it ever since, and it's amazing.
Where does your inspiration to come up with your creative characters come about?
It's different places. It has to be something where I know I can do a lot of the character. I can't just run out of ideas like the second video. And with Nostalgia Critic, I love playing jerks. Bad guys are always the most fun to play.
Right, they are.
He's leveled out a little bit, but I also always love movie reviews. I love watching Siskel and Ebert, and I love reading reviews, and the funniest ones are always the negative ones. So I figure if he does nothing but see really bad shows and movies from his past, it would make sense, and from the past, because so many of the shows and movies we grew up with, we had the nostalgia goggles, and they don't hold up as well as we thought they did, so it's great to have a character that feels betrayed by it. It was funny because it came from a lot of other people, a lot of other producers who were doing either similar stuff or doing their own thing, and we thought should get an audience. So we have people like Louis Lovehog, who does Linkara, or Joe Vargas, who does Angry Joe, and we started to get them attention because they had these distinct characters and these distinct identities, and we sort of figured when we do our yearly anniversary of the website that we would bring them all out and we shoot something together. The first one was just like a quick little brawl. It didn't really have much of a story or anything, and then the second one was sort of this giant waste of time where we invaded a micronation and it had no point, and everyone just got bigger and bigger, and we started to put like a story to it, and characters and identities got fleshed out even more, and it just turned into this big deal. And it was just so much fun to do, and they look great, and they're just such a great bunch of people to work with. In terms of like other stuff with our producers, we've done some big crossovers, and there are a few more that we have planned. But we're also looking for maybe kind of like a big crossover in the near future. We don't know exactly what project to do it with, but it's been a while since we've done one of the anniversary movies, so we figure maybe like a big crossover review would be kind of like a nice way to level that out. We start off this feud because some of the people when I started off were saying we were very similar. I figured rather than get angry at that, use it, have fun with it. And I started calling him out saying, nerd, you keep your fans under control and such, and people got so angry and they got so pissed off, which is great. That's exactly what you want. You want people to get really, really passionate about it. So when they started talking about it, I started contacting the guy, James Rolfe, and I said, hey, is it cool that you just know this is not real, I'm not really angry and stuff? And he's like, oh, no, I know it's fake, I know it's all a joke, and yeah, maybe we can do something with this. And we just sort of start talking back and forth how we can keep this feud going, because we didn't think anyone at the time ever did that online, like this fake feud between two characters. And we just pushed it as far as we could, and it's one of the most memorable things we've done.
Now, the Nostalgia Critic seems like he doesn't like anything.
He likes a few things. He likes Animaniacs.
All right. How close is that? How close is he to Doug Walker?
You know, when it started out, there wasn't much of me in there. It was mostly just this really jerky, mean-spirited loser, which, okay, maybe there's a lot of me in there, but nevertheless, it was very much just the nth degree of, like, negativity and nastiness, and after a while, it started to get a little old, and I realized if I really wanted to do this and make it last, I have to make him a little smarter and make him a little bit more relatable and human. So he mellowed out a little bit and started talking more intelligent, but he's still an extremist. He'll still get angry at something that he legitimately does not like in a film. But when I see something I don't like in a film, yeah, I'll be a little annoyed, but I won't let it, like, ruin my day or anything like that. He'll let it like ruin his year, you know, if he sees a really bad film. So yeah, that's sort of the big difference, is that it is sort of the true opinions that I have, but it's pushed to like the nth degree. You can find me on channelawesome.com. You can also find me on YouTube.
So we're signing out. Doug Walker, Channel Awesome.